the way now Avraham Ben Moshe ekasa with confidence no. Any opportunity now onya edekot na huge platforms no. And until na amount be brethren say they all cannot no kre. Because some people no omuntimi susu say a guy obabetina a huge platform so will lie just like that. And how now Ben Moshe portray himself as the knowledgeable person. Now all kasa with confidence, no. People always takes it like the guy must be speaking the truth. But one thing a year for sure, as somebody now who used to follow Avraham Ben Moshe, no. So uji Avraham Ben Moshe did too much. What will happen to you, no? And he said you will embarrass yourself eventually. Because you may think say what he is saying and then you will go and repeat it. What say you will go and repeat it on another platform or somewhere else. Thinking say you are giving what? Accurate information. You never check. Go and check what Ben Moshe is saying. You thought say because of his confidence in it, because how now all portraying himself on it, he is knowledgeable. He knows what he is speaking about. It's one research Ben Moshe kind what fatra what yedi. Uko another platform so then you are going to try to use or say what Ben Moshe taught you, and that will embarrass you. Because the people, no, they are going to check, and they will see say what you are saying, no, whoever taught you, no, is either ignorant or a liar, and that is Ben Moshe. Or presenting himself to the onim Bible nimo. Obika say Jesus Christ the begotten son. Say Bible no ka say Jesus Christ the begotten son. Ben Moshe enim adekura patire. He doesn't know. Mo hwet ne logic bi oba be use ha say. Now also exposing himself once again. Momenti Ben Moshe.
To heaven was invented in the New Testament because the inventors of the New Testament were from a Greek family called the Piso family.
Or say you will go to heaven was invented in the New Testament. And also some people be from the Piso family are the inventors of the New Testament. What check ya? What check ya say? A yampa. A credible source. A accepted by historians. A something a clear like Okonfanochi. Okonfanochi is one of a figure. Nobody denies that Okonfanochi ever existed. Nobody. Ben Moshe there, or say I don't know. I wasn't there. A Ghanaian, when he was asked, did Okonfanochi exist? Okonfanochi etnase. Ben Moshe say he cannot confirm this. A 50-50. Either say a myth and now say a nokre. 50-50. Piso family where say story now or kawe was in there. He ojitum say it was invented. Were you there?
So they wrote the New Testament just as Jewish just as Greek mythology. In Greek mythology, the gods do have intimacy with women and they give birth. Look at the story of Zeus.
So would say, and you see this Piso family for no, or more trade New Testament, or more inventing New Testament, because or more Greek for no, or more use or more ideology from Greek myth. And or more the has say no, because a Greek myth, or more gods, they have intimacy with who? With the women. Or more gods, they have it won't be a baby or kakon. Okay.
Zeus sometimes impregnates women and then they give birth to either
giants and
Perseus and stars. Yes.
It was Zeus sometimes impregnate women and they give birth to somebody. And that means this Zeus chrono, him impregnating women is having sexual intercourse with them. It's not like a miracle sex, having sexual relationship. And then the woman conceives through this sexual relationship, and then they beget Akora. So what say, and they will beget half God, half man, Bibisa, and all patchre wa say. Enti ono no connection all make was say no yen twaso.
They are half man, half God. That's why they took Isaiah chapter 7, verse 14, which has nothing to do with a virgin birth. invented a virgin birth story in the New Testament.
Or say Isaiah verse now quote to has nothing to do with a virgin birth. What they say a unknown understanding mean to mean for someone say unti the proper understanding in the unknown understanding. And also omudi invented a virgin birth. So you can say a virgin birth. It's the emphasis a invention a virgin birth, which means say no sexual interaction went on. A virgin who has conceived. That means that she is a virgin. And the Zeus now what they a man they slept with them, they were not virgins. Well, because a common sense now guy we a Tom Ghana youth no penny for baby in am guy we Tom common sense in the they don't have this, they almost apply more common sense. Also, almost invented a virgin birth. That means that the birth, is somebody now who is a virgin, who is giving birth. She is a virgin. And there is no sexual interaction, sexual intercourse, sexual intimacy going on. That is why it is called a virgin birth. Say sexual something, any virgin birth will be having sex and giving birth. No matter the member and papa ye, said also my man papa ye. It's the same thing, any virgin birth will be. So what is Asiana? Oba oni be man dada. No a virgin. Na oni obi da no owa. Any virgin birth. Any virgin and freeway virgin birth. So enti ukrampo no nya se nyansa kakra bi wo apply nyansa kakra bi na say your invention krampo no mo friend virgin birth. That means oba no according to this invention oba no one have a sexual relationship with obia. Nyansa kakra bi abo amafo na de ote wonom no so no o say friend nyansa on and so ontimi apply ma no embusa no questions mo de moment to aso
Making it appear as if it was God who had intimacy with Mary and gave birth to Jesus. Now, my friend,
or say these people now they invented, they make it appear say God had intimacy with Mary and they gave birth to Jesus Christ. Bible no nchire bibia sa. Bible no nchire bibia say God has intimacy with Mary and they gave birth to Jesus Christ, and that is why now Jesus Christ is known as the begotten Son, according to Ben Moshe Munti Robeka.
Fellow Christians, with all due respect, I have a new topic I'll treat here. It's called grammar in the Bible.
Ben Moshe is here now, or no can say be a Jesus Crown, I say SHS Crown, and I say school be crown when we know. Or no betray English grammar. Ben Moshe ba betray English grammar from the Bible. That sometimes the tactics are so cheap. A reputation. So okotena platform bibia so a na ope more airtime. Ope more airtime. Na we din kan insert ne self say dey bia or what topic bi oba be kire. That means or talk more time or honom no. E kwa obefa so obeba bi onkwa ne hia no. It was me obi bi mba be kire. Wait topic we dey different. Was it treating separate. No or kan to honom san say dey be ya obenya more time na but obi bi ka. Inti nye we nkwa na oba sa a reputation tactics na no use the baby obe could be the same thing na. Ben Moshe ba betray grammar. And our dream say ye ka say Jesus Christ the begotten Son. It has something to do with Mary. That means Ben Moshe said the nim Bible no mpo. Muntie the work so.
Grammar, English language in the Bible. Answer. Check the meaning of begotten. Jesus is the only begotten Son of God. If I tell you, according to this word begotten, it means God the Father had intimacy with Mary, and Mary got pregnant and gave birth to Jesus. I am not the one who wrote your New Testament. Now,
according to Ben Moshe, Jesus Christ is the begotten Son of the Father. It means that God having sexual intercourse with Mary. When a proof said Ben Moshe nim Bible, and I say at least on nim the eclipse of Fojidi. And no din Bible no kind of clear. Jesus Christ himself said, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son." Who Ben Moshe who quote to verse we say, "Mame fanchiremo." Okay, Ben Moshe, muntie Ben Moshe.
Nyankopon ba akopɛ. Tie, sɛ hu sɛ Nyankopon yɛ ba ako a, ɛne Jesus yɛ hwan? Wo yɛ sɔfo a wabɔn kra no. Tibacho John 3:16. 3:16 one guy. Ow! John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. What's it say? No, no buy.
Some would say it's John 3:16. Jesus Christ can say, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. And before say Jesus was given, he was the begotten son. It's Jesus, who is the begotten son of the Father, was there before coming. He was what? He was there before coming. No Christian believes we say Jesus Christ is begotten because Mary gave birth to him. Nobody says so. I just say Obia na adwene anane me who the main campo. It's Jesus Christ himself is saying, he said, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life. And Jesus Christ is the begotten son of the Father before incarnating. It has nothing to do with Mary. Nothing to do with Mary. When the word came in the flesh, John 1:14, that is when Mary gave birth. But before coming, he was the begotten son. That is how it happened. So he is begotten. Since he said, "Oh, you should Google, no," because Ben Moshe na kasano. Every time we be ano, or you should Google. Even Mamu who say or catch nyansa say, "Uncle Google no on type in what begotten means." Okay, someone who say I don't know. My here me go back. Me go back na munchire mo ade wa hase. Me go back akra. So nyansa and Google.
And gave birth to Jesus. I am not the one who wrote your New Testament. Now, check the meaning of begotten.
Begotten. So I would say, check the meaning of begotten. Into Omoko Google. The Google a definition of begotten. Okay, moment here.
Is the past participle of the verb beget.
Beget.
Primarily meaning produced, fathered, or brought into existence by a parent.
Brought to existence by a parent.
That is family meaning. So I would say, into the word begotten, it can be used in many ways. Okay, because say who expose Ben Moshe. And the say no begotten meaning what Nyansa read no, it is there too. We can find it here. So I'm going to be clear. Begotten is the past participle of the verb beget. The meaning to procreate, father, or bring into existence. It continues. It is primarily used to describe someone who is born, fathered, specifically of a male, or in religious context, such as the only begotten son. John 3:16. So when it comes in the religious context now, it has a different meaning. It's not the same. Okay, when it comes to religious context now, it has a different meaning. The word in the original text, in the Greek, monogenes, it means unique, one of a kind. Okay, the only kind. It is the word begot now, it is being used in the Bible. You cannot apply it equally when it is applied for God Almighty. The ways of God are not the ways of men. And the way God begets cannot be equally like the way human beings beget. Common sense. The way God begets is not equivalent with the way human beings beget. And if God begets the son, if the father begets the son, that does not imply that the father needs a woman to beget the son. But you hear definition. You continue with the definitions here, okay? Key definition and usage. It's Google no this way na no muhunu wo honom. Procreate, born, conceive and born, produce as offspring. Caused, it can be used as caused or produced. Brought into existence, or often used to mean generate or created. Power begets power. You get a point here? Power begets power. And the word begets, is being used here has nothing to do with sexual intercourse. And that's what I was saying before. No? Beget between human beings, be a reproductive system, having sexual intercourse. Okay, fine. But you can use beget in a different way. Power begets power. Has nothing to do with sexual intercourse. Clearly. You see it clearly here too. In context, where key definition usages frequently used in religious or archaic context. Example, only begotten son. The only begotten son has nothing to do with sexual intercourse. That is how the begotten means. Ben Moshe wants to apply it as in human terms, to God. Debbie, says I say now. Me try say, is Jesus begotten before incarnation? Yes, according to traditional Christian theology, Nicene Creed, Jesus is understood to be begotten by the Father before incarnation. Before incarnation, Jesus Christ is begotten. Has nothing to do with God having intimacy with Mary and begetting Jesus Christ. Has nothing to do with this. He is considered the eternal begotten Son, meaning he existed as the divine word, logos, from eternity past, and it is not created. And is not created. A created being. Ote, according to us, the Bible, Jesus being begotten of the Father, means he is not created. Not what? Created. The incarnation was the point in time where this pre-existent Son took the human flesh. Someone who said the go on, and Google now the incarnation was the point in time where this pre-existent Son took on human flesh. And go on clearly. Key aspects of this doctrine include eternal sonship. Jesus did not become the Son only at his birth. He was eternally the Son of the Father. And this is what every Christian believes. Begotten, not made. And clearly, when it comes to our scriptures now, this is what the Bible teaches. Ben Moshe wa bon ena anihahan mesi se wakasa ye research kakra bi bo hunu bibia clear enti mo hunu bi clear egu hanom clear se wo hwehwe clear no so okay, begotten not made. Okay, se mo hunu begotten not made ena wa say no the pre-existent word ena wa say no. We don't say the eternal sonship and no Christian say Jesus Christ is the begotten Son because God the Father came and did something with Mary, and that is how they begot Jesus, and that is why we say Jesus is the begotten Son. So also penokraka krebina we cramp prove say what Ben Moshe is spewing out there it's nonsense and throw yes and the Bible nature. And Mary was a virgin. Someone will be clearly okay. And the young go back. And the Ben Moshe, young continue. Okay. We both video now. BM.
Meaning the word beget means to bring into existence.
The word beget means to bring to existence. We say the Father begets the Son from eternal, has nothing to do with sexual intercourse. Power begets power, has nothing to do with sexual intercourse. There were a lot of examples that will be to make use of the word beget has nothing to do with sexual intercourse. This video, by the way, is coming straight from his own platform.
go to heaven.
On one platform, one of my 5 video we say. Ben Moshe na on the platform. This video is coming straight from his own platform. On also copy from TikTok. Any good honor no. On the platform, so I'm a fast video we say, and I may try one for say what this guy says, you know, say heaven was invented. And I was saying was the Sethoossk MUye say what check here Piso family because too much. Or see Piso family for being on MUye then or invent New Testament. So I don't kind boy
was invented in the New Testament because the inventors of the New Testament were from a Greek family called the Piso family.
The inventors of the New Testament are from a Greek family called the Piso family. Were you there? The reason why now me say were you there no? Time will be now you better historical records be a prove be you know. Jesus Christ Ben Moshe say were you there? Were you an eyewitness? Were you Munti mohe.
Acho meba yes or no. Konfanoche etnasi and na konfanoche by na wa.
Minim onyeme busuani.
Please, it's an answer.
Muti minim onyeme busuani or konfanoche enye na busuani onim. As a Ghanaian, historically, no, you couldn't say or konfanoche existed and that's why existed. You couldn't even confirm this. Piso family, the invention that you can confirm it. You can say they invented it. Nyachom.
Konfanoche existed and now why existed.
Me huno me betre ne ho asem te say kwankwanase story.
What say when hunu konfanoche or betre ne ho asem te say kwankwanase story. Or betre or konfanoche yembusa ne say konfanoche miracles and I say bia nyankoma dia and I say a DBB or ye no crow, debut. Ye busan about a nipa bia nipa ni nipa comfort anoche. Did he exist? And you say bia no and I would golden stool if you throw by and a no crown and you say ye busao. Ye busan say or comfort anoche did he exist? Or say onim or betin and some an answer story. Piso family then he knows. Said they invented it. Piso family, Ben Moshe knows about Piso family, said they invented it. But Okonfonochi then he doesn't know. Want to eat, you know.
Moderator Mbacho mi nyemuaye. Konfanoche as a stay. And now when
Martin Wasem, menya eyewitness. Me to be fair near dance here. Martin Wasem, but minim so bayana wama.
What say Okonfonochi Wasem? On your eyewitness. Piso family for no your eyewitness. Piso family for now they invented the Bible in the New Testament now. Were you an eyewitness? I didn't know eno the ultimate so cancel. Piso family the ultimate so concept or Okonfonochi as a Ghanaian or Okonfonochi nobody denies the existence of Okonfonochi. Nobody. Ukwa research biana wakufem na the person of Okonfonochi existed. And no dear Ben Moshe say one eyewitness. About Piso family, the Ben Moshe, it's me to say yes, I'm going to invent it.
My Betty,
me pacho Konfanoche existed and now why existed.
your woman I'm better in the story.
Okay.
So by you, one more meaning.
Me pacho me bisa question bio. Am I right? Will I be accurate to represent you as saying that Konfanoche did not exist?
A 50-50. Man who know it might be said he existed and I say or you myth.
Point well noted.
So I would say it might be say he existed and as or you myth. And Konfanochi might be. It might be. But Piso family then they Ben Moshe said they existed. And they are the inventors of the New Testament. And now why you attended the Konfanochi statue see what alim ejina honum. Hypocrite. You couldn't even confirm say Okonfonochi existed. You cannot even confirm, boldly say yes, Okonfonochi existed. You cannot. And then they watch why you are telling the statue a see what talim age now say they be all represented for something. Ujina hanum Piso family. 2,000 defenders of Avraham Ben Moshe. A first round. Sika nkofo we load the man Ben Moshe so or the call radio stations. Aquaco creative platform for himself. TV station. Sika nkofo we e create ya omode ma Ben Moshe GDE. And there was a create so opeso ye studio. Studio we opeso we no. Obi ba the platform so ba bebusa ho question. Atem didi Ben Moshe didi sa ben ma no. Atem didi pa Ben Moshe didi sa ben ma no. Ese wani ensa o ka kire.
What does it got to do with me soliciting for fun for my studio? It's me that said I need studio for me myself. What about me? For would Jimmy free hako? Come for Kasia Kokoda. Kasiato. Ya tu about your man Japan party me no mu Jimmy e be kase party me no ni Jimmy a. Kwasia. Say me studio. Uhinim. Ambuata. Now the cabrofo ama chese onimunyansa ama because them say wo cabrofo pe Ghana fo be wo say kwasiato free aka wo hwe me video crowd jebako be ba cha o me ba sisia kwasia mpanyini mama mi nya kwabena sia ma jagura jaije wo adwuma kwabena be ye ne wo adwuma mam kwasiato just studios kakakra menye ashi omo ashi just studios kakakra nkofo ase ka oje baako yanko
awo true ujimi wate kwasia wonchiro wa bra bonsi ni class wate ebre ni musuo ni san ya de dom mfa mo okwasia mpanyi so awade amamea no me ni brabo enko so wabusia fonsi Mema abusu me miensa kanji chew na nfiso. Mema abusu me miensa tranhichem. Yaudie doba te fiti na ko doba ti osum bia nya yawo. Ba bia o kra da bia da rade fa mabosifo. Kafa o fa mabosifo na bia. Na bre. Dodo nsa som bia na nanini. No me ni brabo musuo nye san awo kire esani amanie brabo me pan kire yesingufo danintam ne dane numi wo obusuam awrade nyantiti fufufu mu atse kraman na nanti ni twitwa na atse bodani no me nkan wa wara.
Thank you. What about you discussing issue? What does the issue we are discussing got to do with me, my studio? Maba, me see me followers and woman, I mean your studio. I know I can get the economy home. Yet your man will be my crony, said Yakasa, when young Sambia. Maybe say comments I should be actual. Ya peke, how would they be true? Ubisubaya, or on the year, baby, say. Nana kwami bedi ako, ebe the apple. Nana kwami bedi ako ka say, oba. Agriculture, you better know industrial farming, yet the farming because the next level, no, I say is for your own benefit. Why? I don't know any benefit. Why? I don't know studio any benefit. Mimi see me studio one o say any benefit. I don't want him nyansana. Da mine ya Toma Ibrahim Mama any benefit. And I wedge me. Kekedi, wedge me kakra wa. Say me studio ni any benefit. There you. Na me ba me catch up some mama sika na me si studio magana da mine na Ibrahim Mahama akoto no enye ne japade o ye kwasia wate jale yamla habako we J Prince yanko ba cha me ba bai kwasia kwa oba be ka brofo ma na yeso oni munyansa ama abu antoliwa Ghana boxing na hwiase na president ba na odi boxers ba na no na president ba sane ebuman kwasia a whole Ghana boxing ahwiase ye be peja Ghana boxing no president ba na no akuta boxing no de Anthony Joshua mo. It is not right. You find a conflict of interest. I don't go school cause here Jimmy and I go see Nyansa aboa. Yeah, Yanko University cry or critical thinking son. Or Baba Cabrofo, and look like Onimunyan Sama. Anka Sharaf, President Bana, or handle boxing, no. And yes, something beautiful. But your boxing, no, federation handle boxing no ahwiase yenya boxers papa bia enti ekoba ne se omampanyini ba na eya obi abadwen se omampanyini na de ade ama ne ba enti enye fe in that way it is not right and when Jimmy kakra sade no America sade no China kokoye we wa China ye mebo wutu akum kwasi ampanyini be ka brofo mami Sandra kekedi Samson request na be ketwi Dama woka brofo tu fi so ni mnyansa kan sabra ma fa obi o be ketwi woka brofo mayi wesi fom me safa naba hello how are you hey o network kura so nye ni data sa asia ya chechiro man ya te me block obi wa o de kro na ye ni abreka sabado to bi di joma matem obe no bi di jom NDC atem asia o ka Kevin Taylor as officer NDC we Jimmy officer NDC Kevin Taylor dia boa we Jimmy officer NDC Kevin Taylor dia Jimmy mo NDC for we shall dia Rollins as wo don't bring yourself kra krona sena ye ni abrena ye kasa kron be ba be Jimmy wa arwa to data mo bi wa kwa asia to say my studio abusia studio na ma na da so no atamfo ani abre wo studio mo nim say studio ni ba nsem be ba 054 18 97 972 yanko hwehwehwe 054 18 97 972 AMTN number fa bitum sesi ayanko mo amo type more fire na nya mehwe mo mu no na beboa studio de am media me build studio bi ma Ghana cause o man no nya hwe ma me na me mesi studio ma Ghana mi studio and I say mo mboa me umboa me ye jai na nya force yanko sesi a she fa bitum na jai more fire no je yanko
on say enkrofo bi mu say no I be brain NDC for NBB for but omoba omedi kan kasi oh I don't belong to any
obo odwane ono ofere class of ofere so be body party di
hypocrites Semon hunu enti Ben Moshe say yebusa no about Okonfo Anoche he cannot confirm so Okonfo Anoche existed about onu jin ha say e kan kire Piso family for yenhwe Piso family for according to Google ebiom okay according to Google biom yenhwe the Google e kan biom ha say no they claim as you can see here no they claim that the Caprinius Piso family invented the New Testament is a fringe theory not accepted by mainstream historical or biblical scholars. Proponents such as Akwa say Ablad fabricated Christianity and altered the gospel to control the Jewish population, claiming a member named Arios Piso was a true author. And to say it is not even accepted by the mainstream historical and biblical scholars. And to say now it is not accepted, there is doubt on no. Ben Moshe accepted. Ben Moshe accepted. But Konfanochi then there, he cannot, he doesn't know. Scholarly census, okay? Academic experts consider this theory crackpot or urban legend as it ignores established evidence of multiple authors. Early variant Greek writing style and a complex, slow development of the New Testament canon over several centuries. Okay, and this is what they say about what kind of saying that Piso family theory, no? Okay, that is what they say about Lion. While this theory has gained some attention online through books and independent research, it lacks collaboration from peer-reviewed historical source. So, Ben Moshe GD, because against Christianity, everything against Christianity, no, Ben Moshe BJD. Mr. Typo the same, and which family are the inventors of the New Testament? Which family are the inventors of the New Testament from? Because Ben Moshe can say Piso family phobia. And I will typo this statement. You go Google once again. The New Testament was not written by a single family, but rather by variety of authors, traditionally attributed to apostles and their associates over several decades in the 1st century AD. That is what Google says. However, a French controversial theory argues that the New Testament was created by Flavian dynasty of Rome. Here is a breakdown of the traditional view versus this specific theory. Once again, it's another theory view, not like well testified. Another one, academic census. This theory is not accepted by mainstream biblical scholars or historians, who consider it an extreme example of this word neighbor Hasenu. Mainstream scholars agree that the gospel were written anonymously in the mid to late 1st century and later attributed to apostolic figures. This is what Google is telling us. And the Ben Moshe can be biana. Now go boy chilena. You will see what Ben Moshe is saying, no. And just say be open as something what you di kwa. What you need. Basis behind him, grounds behind him. So we go tre exams biana the Ben Moshe a system we call on you will fail. In summary, no. In summary, what did it say? In summary, why a controversial non-mainstream theory suggests that Flavian dynasty invented the New Testament, traditional history and modern scholarship indicate it was a collection of writings from various authors, primarily Jewish followers of Jesus in the 1st century. The New Testament was primarily Jewish followers, Jew followers in the 1st century. And yet Flavian, and Greek kuphobia. Ben Moshe, what they are true. This Pepe. The same Google now is the same line it used to be. Mr. Busai, is the Flavian theory true? No, according to Google. Into me mama research now, me type of Google on the buy and one of me say. Hey, okay. The Flavian theory, most notably proposed by Joseph Antwell in his book, okay, is not considered true by mainstream historian, biblical scholars, or archaeologists. This guy, where somebody wrote a book, I think somebody 2005, and I said, Bibisa, a recent book written by this guy, we say, no, you have accepted it. You have accepted it. Come for not cheating, you cannot accept it. No supporting evidence. No supporting evidence. There is no evidence, historically, archaeologically, or textually, to suggest Flavian or Josephus authored the gospel, which differs vastly in style and vocabulary from Josephus' known works. Utiasiana, it is a type of be sometimes, you know, it's amazing how Ben Moshe is so confident now with the Kasano. That is why people think that he is speaking the truth. Why the Flavian dynasty did employ Josephus and certainly had a vested interest in portraying themselves in a positive light after the destruction of the temple, the idea that they invented Christianity is regarded as a conspiracy theory, not history. And this is a summary. It is on the screen. Someone will be. This is what I say. Ben Moshe kasa. Now or kasa with confidence now. Don't sell your brain for the guy. Boy chirefe kakrebi. Boy chirefe. Because they are making content. They are one now or claim so a Christian, you know, or making content keke. They don't care about the Ghanaians. They don't care about the troops. So, good information. Say Kenyan or Uncle Google no type in begotten. Or Google or type in begotten. Someone who they begotten no, they a buy and so who they or kind chere yen kwano. Mama say have a good screen to be on. Okay, begotten no e we hefa. So begotten they buy in the near or kind baby see what I say. Or kind baby see what I say. But the begotten, it can be used in the different ways. It can be used in different ways. So, how it is used, key definition and usage. Caused, to cause or to produce, brought into existence, often used to mean generate or created. Power begets power. Example, no. And it is not always about sexual intercourse. And we don't say God had sexual intercourse with Mary, and therefore that is why Jesus is the begotten son. Jesus Christ is the begotten son before coming on earth, coming into the flesh. That is what the Bible teaches. Okay. And you say that, and you can say a word too much. But once again, me say clear. Say that is what I mean. Me say bia Bible na sem sorry bia ko sofu bia sisiu obi the Bible na bu obi aye obi bi say eno nti na Bible na sem. That doesn't mean say you should accept any lie na Ben Moshe will tell you. Okay, that it doesn't mean so. I maybe minjin this say in chromosome nokre minjin di minjin say chromosome nokre. Enti say me kokoto so obi kasa fa chromosome ho in a negative way. Na say nipa kon entro na wo twa na just because I mean this chromosome and okre no, that means I should support that person. And I mean because oh and okre there be say me honest to myself. Na say obi misrepresenting in chromosome. The in chromosome kan na say the Quran in kan the Islam enchre no obi misrepresenting no even though say mean jindi no still no say me honest to myself now I can say so there be bibi say be any in chromosome enchre sa. That doesn't mean say me defending chromosome. There be me honest to myself. Say na me pesa we pe Bible na sem because Bible no bo wechi boni utim Bible no bo wechi nti pe na asem fine, but that doesn't mean say you support any lies against the Bible and you are being dishonest to yourself. Sethoossk yen for we see what I say now. Okay, share video we say tag your man for Christopher Njin this say Jesus Christ is the begotten son because say Nyankopon ni Mary ebe have sexual intimacy bi and unti no oye begotten son. Yes na Christopher Gidi. Enye sa na Christopher Gidi. Ti Ben Moshe suade mo woni na honom na menka ade a wonim. Menka Mary was a virgin. That means no sexual intercourse. First place. The Holy Spirit overshadowing Mary has nothing to do with sexual intercourse. The Holy Spirit overshadowed people many times in the Bible. The Bible says the Holy Spirit overshadowed people into any sexual intercourse. Okay? It doesn't have to be sexual intercourse. Just because they would edit with him too much in it. You see everything as sexual intercourse. Sethoossk yen for we see what I say now. Okay, me the man no be say ya share video with me tag your man for. So we see SF ni na say wo hwe video we say bi na say wan ntimi anya proper answer bi am comment na say na eno na approve no nyese people no some people no they have nothing to say. Say me video now you cannot refute me. Ben Moshe tried to refute me one time and was making more poo poo. Ben Moshe trying to refute me no and was embarrassing himself until we met watiada or who videos no or try one time so Bible refute Sethoo or sabe disgracing himself say expose no more. And it's a whole video now they have nothing to type because what I'm saying how are you going to like better than what Bible defend we say ultimately that's why they ignore the video but yeah video no go on because the video no and the paying yeah the ma echirima people will see this video eventually. Okay, now Omar will say Agbemo will say no, he was not to be taken seriously. No knowledgeable person will take Avraham Ben Moshe seriously. Mena me catch up. Sethoossk. Me the video we be see what I say now. Share video with me so baby I be video we be biano. Share, download do now repost it. download it na repost video no say the tie no ma for so enye bi nhwe okay me de ma no be say tie for mama ba nyankopon asomdwe enka obi a mama ba